Good morning, students. My name is Harsha Illar. I'm going to take kinematics of machines for you for the fourth semester. So the code of the subject is 18ME 44. So before starting, we shall see the syllabus. In syllabus, what are they are given. Um, in the first module, they are given mechanisms. So in mechanisms, you have links, joints, machines, 4 bar mechanisms, so etc. So in 4 bar mechanisms, there are Slater crank mechanism, quick return motion mechanism, Whitworth mechanism, and there are many mechanisms they have given. So this is the introduction or basic concepts they are covered in the module 1 of the kinematics of machines. So the subject kinematics, so it has some basic components or basic concepts in module 1. So there are many mechanisms and different types of mechanisms, and we'll study various mechanisms. So in module 2, they are given velocity and acceleration analysis of mechanisms. So usually mechanisms, when it is working, it will have some velocity and it will have some acceleration. So we will study those by using graphical method. That is, we will draw the mechanism as per the actual scale given. So we need um, instruments like protractor, scale, pencil, compass, etc. We need all these geometrical instruments to draw the various mechanisms. So we will draw the mechanisms and we will find the velocity and acceleration of the mechanisms. So the method of drawing and finding the velocity and acceleration of mechanism is known as graphical method. That is, we will do it by graphically. So in module 2 also, they have given many mechanisms like quick return motion mechanism, 4 bar mechanism, Slater crank mechanism, and etc. Many mechanisms are there. So we will draw it, and we will find the various uh, information like velocity and acceleration. So coming to module 3, in module 3 also the same concept we are going to find out. We are going to find out the velocity, acceleration, etc. but by using analytical method. So in module 2 we will find by graphical method, but in case of module 3 we are going to find it by analytical method. Analytical method is nothing but using algebraic equations and finding the unknown values like velocity and acceleration. So this is called as analytical method. So in module 4, we will see CAMS, CAMS. So these CAMS are nothing but they are like valves which operate machine, which will if we have any openings or doors in any machine, it will operate and it will set the timing. We have to set the timing by to open the valve and to close the valve. So the opening and closing of any valve in any machine, it is done by cams. So we'll take an example of IC engine. So in IC engine, there will be inlet valve and exhaust valve. I hope you might have studied this. So the opening and closing of inlet and exhaust valve, it is done by cams. So cams takes the responsibility of opening and closing the valves based on the requirement of the cycle. That is, when the during the suction stroke, the input valve should be open, and during compression stroke both the valves should be closed, and during power stroke also both the valves should be closed, and during exhaust stroke the exhaust valve or output valve should be open. So like this, in what time which valve should open or close, this is monitored by cams. So we will study cams in module 4. So there are different types of cams like flat faced follower, roller follower, knife edge follower, so etc. There are many cams, and we will study some basics of these cams. Basics of these cams: how does they work, how does it operate, what are the principles behind the operation of camps. So we will study. It is fully basics. So this is easy. And in last module, in module 5, we have spur gears and gear trains. So there are two sub units in module 5. It is spur gear and gear trains. So in spur gear, you have different types of gears and gear terminology. So gear is circular wheel which have teeth on its circumference. So I hope you might have seen this in two wheelers, four wheelers, and power transmitting machines. So the gear, it will transmit power from one rotating shaft to another rotating shaft by using closely attached principle. That is, one gear is connected to another gear. If one gear is rotating, it will transmit the power to the another gear. So in spur gears, there are different types of gears. Gear term, we'll see the basics like gear terminology, law of gearing, path of contact, arc contact, and involute gears. There are many concepts we are going to study. And next, in next subtopic, there is gear trains. So in gear trains, we have different types of gears and the process by which they transmit power. So there are 2 to 3 gears connected, and they rotate and they transmit power. So we will calculate the power transmitted, the rotational speed of the output gear. Like this we will do some calculations. There will be some algebraic and tabular methods of finding velocity and velocity ratio of different types of gears. So there will be epicyclic gear trains, and different types of gear trains arrangement. So we will study those in detail in the gear trains module 5. So here the all the modules are easy. We need to study. The textbook which I am going to refer for this is Kinematics of Machines by JBK Das. So this is a textbook. In our college library, we have KOM by SS Ratan and KOM by Sadhu Singh. So these two textbooks are only reference books. You can refer that, but for study purposes, you need to go for JVK Das. So in next video, we shall start by module 1. That is in mechanisms. We shall start. So thank you guys.